is Shadow the Jedi here, and today I will be bringing you a Harry Potter theory. This theory is titled, "It Was All in Harry's Head." Let's get started. A theory that I recently discovered introduced me to the idea that the entire Harry Potter story was inside of Harry's head. This struck me as very interesting, and I'm not saying this theory is true, but I do think that there are certain details that cannot be overlooked. As all Harry Potter fans know, Harry is neglected for 11 years by the Dursley family. This, along with the tragic death of his parents, may have developed a mental disorder within him. According to the Center for Children and Families in the Justice System, when faced with a difficult situation, children cope by coming to an understanding, possibly distorted, about what is happening and dealing with a flood of hurtful emotions. This means that Harry was very much abused at home, and that, no doubt, affected him negatively. To try and cope with that, Harry created a world in his head where he is the chosen one, and everyone loves him in this new, fantastic world. This is called fantasy coping theory. Just imagine, everything that Harry has never gotten, friends, feasts, attention, is now thrust upon him on a larger-than-life scale. He lives in a magical castle, eats feasts in a giant dining hall every day, is a star player on the Quidditch team, has two best friends, along with the entire wizarding world practically worshipping him, and pretty much has, the best life of a wizard. Oh, and not to mention that he has power beyond imagine. Even though his life seems rather perfect, he does sustain some pretty bad injuries while in his magical world. Most, if not all of them, are normal, non-magical injuries, such as breaking a leg or arm or bashing your head. This is also a known coping mechanism for children, making elaborate stories on how they got hurt, when in reality, the story is quite grim. Harry also leaves this magical world every summer when school gets out, and is left vulnerable with the Dursleys. This may be Harry's part of reality he simply cannot escape, and with the magical world he lives in, all Hogwarts students must go home for the summer, including him. Towards the end of the series, a lot of loose ends are tied up, meaning a lot of stuff is explained in the last few books. This could be because, as Harry is growing older, he starts to second-guess this magic world he's living in. And to solidify it in his mind, while not losing it completely, he develops realistic answers to some of his questions. One very interesting piece of information relating to this theory is Dumbledore's quote towards the end of the 7th book. Dumbledore said, "Of course it is happening inside your head, Harry, but why on earth should that mean that it is not real?" This quote pretty much sums up this theory, as it explains how this magical world is happening inside Harry's head, while the real world is still going on around him. Alright, so that's the theory. Now that you've heard the details and research regarding this theory, it's up to you to decide whether or not this Harry Potter theory is true. I would like to recognize Cracked.com for having this theory very well explained, and I encourage you to go check it out if you want to dive deeper into this theory. Make sure to check out our other videos. Some more Harry Potter videos might be right around the corner. Once again, this is Shadow the Jedi, signing out.
I'm rude, I was need of a night, I was need of a night.